Marjorie Taylor Greene's old shenanigans keep coming back to haunt her. Recently, a newly resurfaced video is actually from not from too long ago. Shows the QAnon congresswoman saying that she would defend statues of Hitler and Satan himself. Take a look.
We're seeing situations where Christopher Columbus, George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, all kinds of statues are being attacked. And it seems to be just an effort to take down history. And whether I see a statue that may be something that I would fully disagree with, like Adolf Hitler, maybe a statue of Satan himself, I would not want to say take it down. But again, it's so that I could tell my children and teach others about who these people are, what they did, and what they may be about.
Does she actually believe that that the only way to know history is through statues? Is that a thing? Oh man, she's gonna get blown away by these things called books. Okay, and I'm sure that she's also going to be incredibly excited to find out the historical additions to our society from one Captain Catherine Janeway of the Starship Voyager. Go check out her statue. It's a statue. It exists. Oh my god. Yeah. So, hey, by the way, the Captain Janeway statue, that's one I can get behind. Let me tell you. But seriously though, the argument that we need statues to preserve history is ridiculous. Statues are not made to preserve history. They are created and placed to either venerate certain historical figures or to celebrate events. Essentially it. And while many statues do carry some historical significance, they also are used mainly to glorify people, and sometimes those people shouldn't be glorified. For example, they had statues of Saddam Hussein. You may not have heard of him because apparently after the Iraq War, a bunch of people tore that statue down. Yeah, I know. Marjorie Taylor Greene probably has no idea who Saddam Hussein is because, no statue. There is literally a statue of Captain Janeway. Yes, it's true. You know what? Let me go back here. I'll show you the picture. I will show you. I will go here and I will find this picture of Captain Janeway. Just hold for a second, because apparently y'all don't believe me. Let me just find it here. Best statue ever, by the way. There it is. Literally, real statue, everybody. Captain Janeway. That is a statue I can get behind. Okay, anyway. Y'all, it exists. It's real. Getting back to it, though. So as far as other real statues that have existed that are not so good, you also had statues of course, Joseph Stalin. That also got torn down. So she might not know who Joseph Stalin is. All right. Or, there's only hypothetical statues of Hitler that I know of. But all right. Now, as for Satan, that's actually interesting. Because if you have a statue of Satan, that actually might be protected under the First Amendment. Because, religion, right? Well, it's part of, Satan is a part of the Christian religion. And so, ironically, if you put that up, somebody put the Satan statue up, it doesn't matter who got offended. If it's on private property, you can't really do anything about it. Just saying. I mean, there was cases about this. Now, you couldn't put a Satan statue, or maybe you could, in courthouses and other public, government buildings. I mean, again, there was a case about this. The Satanic Temple was literally trying to put up a statue of Baphomet in order to make a point that, hey, if you're going to put up things like the Ten Commandments inside of our courthouse, well then, since we have freedom of religion, the whole First Amendment thing, that we shouldn't put one religion over others, then I should be able to stick my Baphomet statue right in front of the goddamn courthouse. Literally. And so the leaders of the temple said, hey, you know what? why don't we, in order to make our point, make people really, really uncomfortable by taking a statue of Satan or the devil or whatever, so that they either accept all statues from all different religions or remove the 10 Commandments. And we see how that turned out. And again, how would she feel about a statue of Allah? Right? Right? But back to the point. It's still kind of a bullshit argument to say that if we remove statues, that means that nobody's going to know the history, that nobody's going to be able to learn about these things. Again, there are things called books. There's also, and again, I'm going to blow her mind, there's something called the internet, where you can find all the information that you could ever need. The sum of the entire, entirety of human knowledge is literally on one of these. I know there's lots of bullshit too, and garbage, which she apparently believes, with the whole Jewish space lasers and all that at museums is another good point. Yes, if only we had places to store our beautiful relics. But no, we have knowledge. It's literally everywhere. We have an information overload. There's so much knowledge out there and history that you can find it. Why the hell do you need a statue? Again, because it's to venerate certain things. She was out there defending Confederate generals. Because of course. And so, again, this is just another example of unhinged virtue signaling from Marjorie Taylor Greene. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share with your friends. You can subscribe and help out the channel by becoming a patron. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf, or you can become a channel member as well by hitting the join button below.